I found no credible public evidence that Donald J. Trump recently made new statements specifically about DV-2027 diversity visa lottery that differ from his long-standing opposition to the program. Instead, what's new is administrative action under his presidency, changes to DV-2027 announced by U.S. Department of State, which are often associated with the broader immigration agenda of his administration. Here's what has changed or is being debated, and how that relates to Trump's prior rhetoric. White heavy checkmark: new procedural and policy changes under DV-2027. For the first time, entrants to DV-2027 will need to pay a non-refundable $1 electronic registration fee when they submit their application. Visa Verge +2 VisaPix +2. Applicants will also need to upload a digital scan of the biographic page of a valid, unexpired passport at the time of entry, a measure intended to strengthen identity verification and reduce fraud. Visa Verge +2 Yahoo +2. The start of the registration period for DV-2027 has been delayed and not yet announced. The Department of State said they will publish the opening date as soon as practicable. Travel.state +2 VisaPix +2. Authorities are actively warning the public about scams, fake sites or consultants claiming to boost selection chances. Entry will only be valid via the official government portal. Visa Verge +2 CyberCuba +2. So although DV-2027 remains, in principle, open, the entry process has been updated in ways that add friction, fee, passport scan requirement, increase vetting, and delay the usual timeline. Warning Trump's rhetoric on DV/immigration lottery. Trump has a long history of criticizing the diversity lottery system, calling it insecure, prone to abuse, and arguing it brings the worst of the worst. CBS News +2 Time +2. In a recent immigration reform meeting, he repeated the claim, countries put names in a hopper, they're not giving you their best names, they're giving you people that they don't want, describing the lottery as giving the U.S. the worst of the worst. CBS News. However, fact checks from credible outlets note that his description of how the lottery works is misleading. Foreign governments do not pick who enters. Individuals apply themselves, and winners are randomly selected by the U.S. government. PBS. +1. So while those are his views, they are not new statements, they reflect his long-standing position. Adult balance scale: what's changed, not because of new Trump quotes, but because of administrative reform. The shift with DV-2027 is mostly structural: tighter controls, a fee, and delayed registration. These changes likely align with the broader immigration restriction agenda of Trump's government. Washington Examiner. Herman Legal Group LLC. Crucially, I found no recent credible speech or statement by Trump explicitly announcing a new policy for DV-2027 that differs significantly from his earlier stance. The newly public changes come from the Department of State and reflect regulatory decisions, not a fresh Trump proclamation about DV-2027. If you like, I can check all recent public statements by Trump about DV-2027, 2025, and show you a timeline. That way you'll see exactly when and how often he's spoken about it recently.